Yes, sir. What it really do? This again. Welcome back to the channel. So listen here, family. I got a question. Are we sleeping on this deck right now? Is that what's happening? Is this deck underrated? Because I think this deck slaps right now. Now I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen that much in ladder. That's why I'm saying like where the Centurion players at. But I get it. Blue Eyes is on a rampage. A lot of people chose to play Blue Eyes instead of the other new support or the other new decks, which I don't blame anybody. Blue Eyes is extremely fun to play. It plays really well into Maxi. It plays really well into hand traps here and there, and it just does things. Well, it does a lot of things instead of a lot of shenanigans under very minimal effort sometimes. But this deck is also really good. Now, I did climb from Master 5 to Master 3. It took me about 5 hours or something. I played the whole night. I'll show you real quick. I played the entire night. Now, it says 3 in the morning here, but I started way before this. I might show you screenshots at some point in time. So yeah, I played the whole night. We won 2 games, lost 3, won 2, lost 4, won 4, lost 2, and then won 3, and then that's how we got to Master 3. Now again, I played way more games than this, and we did go on little win streaks here and there before this. It was just rough, you know, this game going second sometimes too. So, but we did make it to Master 3. So this is the deck list. It's a 46 card deck list. Now I'm gonna show you a clean 40 card and another I think is 43 card deck list from the Master Doom Meta website that I really like as well. Just in case you don't want to play that 46, because I know some of you just don't like playing these many cards. I play this deck comfortably at 46. How comfortably? I'm laying in the couch comfortably type of thing is how I'm playing this deck right now at 46. It feels consistent. It doesn't really break. I like the way I play into shenanigans. Going second, this engine is stupid. I low-key hate seeing this engine anywhere, but playing it in this deck feels amazing, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna play 3 Effect Veilers for going second shenanigans. Also, one of the things that usually gets me upset about Effect Veiler is that when it's your turn, it's kind of useless, but because of this cards right here, it's just put him in the back row, get him out of here to special summon your other level 8, which is plays that I'm going to get to in a second. So we're going to play 3 Effect Veilers. We're going to play 2 Maxis. 1 Ghost Ogre, which I wish I could put at 2, but I don't want to go over the 46 cards. We're going to play 3 Ash de la Blossoms. We're going to play 3 copies of Centurion Primera. 3 copies of the Trudea, 1 copy of the new card, the Atri, which this card is really nuts. It really elevated Centurion to a new level that I really like how the deck plays because of this thing. Really nice. We're going to play each one of the Bestials, the main 3, which is the Magna Hut, the Deerstrom, and the Bal Drake. We're going to play 1 copy of the Golem that guards the Guardian guy. 3 copies of the Bestial Rebellion, 1 copy of the Centurion Gargoyle, 3 copies of the Singing Wakes, 1 Nibiru, 1 copy of the Harpy's Feather Duster, 1 Synchro Rumble, 3 copies of the Standard Centurion, 1 copy of the Wedju Temple, 1 Brand Regain, 2 Call by the Graves, 3 Emblem Oath, 1 Wake Up Centurions, because you gotta wake up your opponent from the nightmares. As you play 3 Infinite Impermanence, and we play 2 Phalanx. I really like the 2 Phalanx in this deck, it's really nice. You could play it at 1 if you want to. I like it at 2. That's just me though. So yeah, for the extra deck, we're gonna play 1 copy of the Snake Eyes Doom Dragon. I thought the alarm went off. My bad. Doom Dragon. We're gonna play 1 copy of the Centurion Primera Premise. This thing is tough too. 1 copy of Baron de la Flor, 1 Bestial Dissipator, 1 Chaos Angel, 1 Cosmic Blazer Dragon. Now I know some people like to play 2 copies of Cosmic Blazer. I gotta show you something real quick. Boom. I don't have a second copy. That's it. That's why I'm not playing 2. So therefore, it stays at 1 because I don't want to craft another one. Red Supernova Dragon at 1, which is technically the replacement to the second copy of the Blazer. You could put any level 12 that you like here. I just really like Nova because occasionally it comes in clutch. So we're going to play 1 copy of it, 1 copy of Crimson de la Dragon, 1 Centurion Auxilia, 1 copy of the Evil Stars because it's kind of easy sometimes to get 2 level 6s onto the field. And Evil Star is just really good. It's just another negate. We're going to play 1 number 90 Galaxy Phantom Lord because it's really easy to get 2 level 8s onto the field sometimes. I actually, in the first replay, you're going to see me make this to play around Nibiru. And yeah, it's really good. We're going to play 1 Super Typhoon, just Typhoon, 1 copy of the Herarctic Seal, and 1 copy of SP, the Littlest Knight. Now, this extra deck could be played in a lot of different ways. I did want to even add Zombie Vampire in here, but I like the way the ratios are. I also did want to add this thing in here, which can come in clutch. I know it's really good for the deck, but I really like the ratios that I have over here. So that is my deck list. Now let's check out another two little deck lists real quick, and then we're gonna get into them replays. Alright, so here we are with a deck list that made it to Master 1 for Miori. This person right here, Miori. Really nice 40 card deck list, clean. If you want to play it at 40 and you want to play all 3 engines, this is probably the cleanest deck that I've seen. You're playing 3 Effect Veilers, 2 Maxis, 3 Ghost Ogres, 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Primaras, 3 Tudeas. You're going to play 1 Archery again, 2 copies of Deersham. I don't know how bro did this so perfectly, because this is 40 cards. He's still playing 1 Magna Hut, 1 Baldrake, playing 2 copies of Bestial Rebellion, 1 Gargoyle, 3 copies of Nibiru, what? 3 Centurion Stands Up, 1 copy of the Brand of Regain, 2 copies of Call by the Grave, 1 Crossout Designator, 3 copies of the Oath, 1 Wake Up Centurion, and 1 Phalanx. For the extra deck, very similar to mine. The only thing, like I said, he is playing the Zombie Vampire. He's playing a Light and Dark Charmer. He's playing IP Mascarenita as well. They're also playing the Chaos Arcfiend. So those are the main differences. Everything else is pretty similar. But I'm actually surprised at how bro got all of this in 40 cards. Because it couldn't be me, bro. It couldn't be me. I need certain things. And this is crazy. He's not even playing Infinite Impermanence at 3. That's what's happening. That's insane. Alright, well, if you want to copy that one, there it is. It's from Maurice in the Master Doom Meta website. I'm going to show you another one real quick. This is another deck list that I like from Taki that made it to Master 1 as well. I really like this one because he's still incorporating the Millennium engine into this, which I honestly think is really good for the deck, especially for going second shenanigans as well. So again, they're just playing 3 Ghost Ogres. Essentially everything is the same. It's literally the same. You can see it right here. They're just playing 3 cards less than I am, except for the fact that they're playing Dengirsu in the extra deck. They're playing the Zombie Vampire, and then after that they're playing 2 Cosmic Quasar, and then the rest is pretty much the same as well. So these are 2 viable deck lists that you guys could run if you don't want to run mine, which is at 46. I like my 46 card deck list though. So with that being said, enough with the yapping. I got about 6 replays for you guys, so let's get into those. Alright familia, here we are for replay numero 1, number 1 of the day. Again, I forgot to say it at the beginning of the video, but if you guys enjoy the content, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe, because I would greatly appreciate it. Now this hand is really nice, and it gets to show you a really good turn 1 board that you can make with this deck. It's not a lot, but it's enough to play the game, right? So we're going to activate Brand of Regain, we're going to activate the Wedgewood Temple, we're going to set both of these monsters in the back. What? Why would you put the Magna Hut if the Brand of Regain? Because I don't really care about it right now, bro. That's just how it is. We're gonna use both of these. We're gonna activate the Singing Wakes, get ourselves the Golem. With the Golem, we're gonna put it in the back, get both of these cards out of here to special summon the Doom Dragon from the extra deck to level 8. That's gonna be your number 90s Galaxy Phantom Lord, and that's how you play around Nib. If you have that play, you could play around Nib. Now you can't be Nib, because if you're Nib, then you're fine. You're playing, they could activate Ash, Veiler, you're good. The only thing that you can't stop is Infinite Impermanence. Also, like I said, you could play the Zombie Vampire and just do that and try to mill for your plays, but we have our combos right here. So we're going to activate the Centurion Stand Up so we could stand on business, and then the Oath to the graveyard, get that Primera, special summon Primera, get myself a copy of Turdea. So I can normal summon Turdea, put her in the back, put the Gargoyle, special summon the Gargoyle, turn her into a level 4, so we could go into the brand new level 8 Premise. Bring it out here. We're going to activate the Premise effect, activate the Gargoyle, Chain Block, and Premise from searching the other copy of the Oath. As we bring the Gargoyle back to the hand, we get our copy of the Oath, like I said, activate the Oath so we could set the new card, the Atri, in the back. So we could activate Atri, special summon her, use both of these monsters, because she could be used as a non-tuner. So level 8 tuner, level 4 non-tuner. Auxilia, pass the Ox, activate its effect, get the Wake Up. Activate the Wake Up. Get yourself a level 4 token. Now you're going to activate the Wake Up in the graveyard. Send the Phalanx, activate the Phalanx, banish the Phalanx. So you can special summon your level 8 Synchro Monster, level 8, level 4, level 12. Crimson de la Dragon, do you see the red? Is what I'm asking you, as you're gonna activate both of these things effect. Now I forgot to say it, but if you're wondering why I didn't draw a card, with this thing when I first summoned her is because of this specific reason here, right? So we're gonna leave all of that alone. We're gonna activate the Crimson Dragon. We're gonna bring the Cosmic Blazer Dragon onto the field. Now we're gonna search the Rumble, and this is why we did not draw a card with this at the beginning of the combo, because if we would have done that, she cannot be special summon again. So if we would have drawn a card, we wouldn't have been able to summon her. So for that reason, I didn't draw a card, so that way I could activate the Synchro Rumble, special summon her onto the field, and now we could activate her effect to draw a card. We draw it to a wake stand up, unfortunately, but now we get to activate the Gargoyle, get the Trude out of here, special summon Gargoyle, leave it as it is so we can make it level 12 Lagatia. And this is just really good because you get to draw another card here as we draw into an Infinite Impermanence. That's why we play so many hand traps. Activate her during the end phase, set the Archery, activate, set the Gargoyle. So that is your board. That is your new Centurion board, and it's really nice. It's not anything crazy. Centurion doesn't do a lot of crazy shenanigans. It's one of those decks that's why you play a lot of hand traps, because the board itself is not crazy strong, right? But right now we have a Monster Negate, we have an Omni Negate, our back row is protected from being destroyed, and we have Infinite Impermanence against the Pie people. So here they're going to activate the Heavy Storm. I'm not going to do anything about that because, again, everything is protected except for the Infinite Impermanence. They're going to follow that up with the Widow Anchor, and they negate my Cosmic Blazer. Why you didn't activate the Cosmic Blazer, bro? Simple. It might have been a bad play, but I think it's fine. I was trying to play around Triple Tactic Talent. That's all it is. I was trying to play around Triple Tactic Talent. They're just activating spells. I don't know exactly what they have yet. And if it is Senpai, I'm like, I'd rather you deal with the big body. Because if it is, and I get this out of here, I might just lose anyways. So here they're going to get the Engage. Activating Engage to get another Widow Anchor. Now they have 3 spells in the graveyard. Which I'm pretty sure... Wouldn't it have been better to get the one that says the token, going to the red one, grab the Engage again and search? Alright, but they're going to activate Widow Anchor, and here they took over the Galaxy Eyes Phantom, right? And I'm like, alright, they're definitely playing the Pie. They normal summon the Dora Dora. This doesn't do anything, so I'm not worried. That's why I'm not negating anything. He activates Dora Dora. I'm going to activate to special summon Beast of Magna Hut back onto the field. Give me that. Now we get to search for a dragon during the end phase if we still have an end phase. As they get the Rengoku to the hand, activate the Rengoku so they can special summon it. I'm going to activate the Archery, bring it out here. Special summon the Archery, they're going to special summon the Rengoku. Magna Hut is going to activate to search. And here we activate Archery to draw a card. They're going to activate the Rengoku. And I still was wondering what the heck I was going to do, right? This is why I'm special summoning the Gargoyle now. As they're going to special summon the Pydra. Unfortunately, we drew into an Oath. And here I'm like, okay, bro is playing kind of weird. I was thinking about making the Nova, right? I was thinking about making the Nova so I could banish everything. But then I thought to myself, if I make the Nova and they get the Field Spell, then everything is protected, so I shouldn't even do anything about that. I'd rather just wait, right? So they activate this thing's effect. I know they're going to search for one of the spells. It's either the Field Spell or the Kaiman. So I'm like, alright. We're going to have to do this. Level 10, bring it out here. Baron de la Flor, all reliable. Bring that thing out here. As they're going to set the Field Spell, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And here I'm not too worried because this doesn't do anything. They still don't have a tuner on the field. The only tuner that they had is in the graveyard. So now they definitely need the Chandra, right? As they show the Triple Tactic Talent that I was trying to play around, they flip this thing face up. And then they go into Heractic Seal. Now this is just desperate plays. He's just being desperate because at this point in time I'm like, okay, so you don't have the Chandra. If you activate this and search the Chandra, then it doesn't make any sense because you can't special summon the Chandra. So do you have a Kaiman? And then I'm like, even with this here, it doesn't even matter. We negate the Field Spell, they activate the Galaxy Eyes, which is negated by their own effect. And then we pop the Field Spell, get it out of here. And that's game right there. Now, was our opponent the greatest player? No, they could have definitely played differently. Unless bro doesn't know that he could have went into Kaigari. Because Right there, you go engage. You get the spell that makes the token. With the token, you go Kaigari. You grab engage back. You activate engage. You draw a card while searching for Widow Anchor. Is what you should have done. But all right, let's continue. Yes, sir. Here we are for replay numero dos, number 2 of the day. We're going up against that boy Patty. I don't know what that means. But here they're going to set a card. Woo, it's Labyrinth. Chill out, bro. I'm trying to show you something real quick. So here we're going to activate the Bishop Rebellion, send it to the graveyard, activate, get the Bishop Magna Hut to the hand. We're going to get here with the Dwelling Lockbird. Luckily for us, we do have that Call by the Grave. So I'm just trying to show you how we play through about three disruptions, right? So we got here with the Dwelling Lockbird. Get that thing out of here. We're going to activate the Golem, set the Golem, activate Golem so we can get hit with Maxi. Get hit with the Maxi one time for the one time. And this is why this engine is really good. I'm going to show you as we're going to special summon it 2000. It feels like a little bit like the Horus engine, where it's like the Horus engine most of the time on an open field you take the Maxi challenge because you might just get lethal, right? This is what this engine also feels like as we get the Wedge of Temple, activate the Temple, set both of these monsters in the back, get the Oath so I can send the Wake Up Centurion. We're going to activate the Wake Up. We're going to send the Oath to the graveyard so I can put the Primera in the back, activate Primera, special summon her, activate her effect, get Echudia to the hand. Here we're going to use both of these monsters, and we're going to go into Baron de la Flor. Because at this point in time, I need to figure out what the heck this is. So we're going to pop that. Unfortunately, it's the Ruma Cannon. So I am going to negate that, just in case they don't have anything else. If they have something else, and at this point in time, I'm just going to lose the duel. So that's disruption number 2, negate and pop, get it out of here. We're going to normal summon Trudea. They're going to activate the Story and send a rollback to the graveyard, setting the big welcome. They're going to activate the rollback here, paying half of their life points, and they're going to flip the field face down. And this is why this little engine right here is so good, because now you're going to activate, pay the 2000, get another copy of the Wakes, put the Wake in the back, get both of these out of here, especially summon the Doom Dragon, and now you have lethal damage on the field. Usually no, right? If it would have been any other circumstances, I lose this game. But because bro activated a transactional rollback with an open field, he made it really easy for me to get just the 4,000, damage on the field. But I mean, it was a good play. I feel like maybe he should have waited a little longer. So with that being said, let's continue. Alright, familia, here we are for replay numero 3, number 3 of the day. And we're going up against the people with the Eyes of Blue. So we're going to normal summon Trudea, activate her effect just so we can get hit with an Effect Veiler. Now, I did ask you at the beginning, like, what's going on, why this deck being slept on. It could be because of this. It still dies to one disruption sometimes if you don't have follow-up. Which is fine because we're just going to set our Infinite Impermanence and our Phalanx here. We have 3 disruptions technically as I activate the low deload. They're going to get the Primate Dragon out here, activate its effect. Of course, I'm going to Infinite Impermanence that immediately. And then I'm going to follow that up with the Phalanx if I'm not mistaken. Yep, because get it out of here so that way they don't get into the Link Summon. Of course, they have the Ultimate Fusion in the hand, so they're going to use this thing as material. And the Blue Eyes Dragon that they have in the hand to go into a copy of the Tyrant Dragon, bring it out here. Phalanx doesn't get to do anything. They activate the Wishes, send the Ash to the graveyard so I can hit him with my own Ash. Because we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Hand Trap Duel. And that's why this deck is a little resilient, is because of how many hand traps you could play in it. They're going to go Battle Phase, slap over the Trudea, right? Get that thing out of here. End phase, so they don't have much. We have the 1-card combo of Death. We're going to join to the Senjin. Look at this. You activate this thing. Pay the 2000, special summon it, get yourself the Golem, put the Golem in the back, activate the Golem, special summon after paying the 2000, get the Wedge Temple, normal summon Primera, activate Primera, you get the Field Spell, you get the Wedge Temple out of here with the Field Spell, and you go full on combo. It's legitimately GG's. This little engine is honestly hella annoying. I'm not gonna front. Let's continue. Alright, familia, here we are for replay numero 4, not 3, 4 of the day. And we're going up against, I believe it's the Cash. So we're gonna normal summon Primera, activate. We're gonna get the stand-up Centurion. We're gonna activate it. We're gonna get rid of the Baldrake. I think I goofed here. Yep, get rid of the Baldrake. Normal summon today. Activate today. I get the Gargoyle. Activate the Gargoyle. Special summon it. And we went into the level 8. Now, I completely forgot about this. Right? This is where I made the mistake. I go into the premise. I activate its effect. Chain block it with the Gargoyle, of course. So here we're gonna get the Gargoyle back to the hand, and we get the Oath. Now I completely forgot the Oath only searches from the deck. Well, only sets from the deck, not from the hand. I could have sworn for some reason I thought that this was from the hand as well. So I was just gonna activate this and set her in the back, but you can't do that. So mistake on my part. I'm just gonna set it Primera end our turn. That's I goofed. It is what it is. So here they're gonna special summon the Kashira Unicorn, activate its effect. They're gonna get the Theosis. Here they're gonna activate Theosis effect. Locally for us, we do have the Ash de la Blossom. We're gonna Ash that thing. We're gonna activate Judea to special summon it as well. And here I'm basically just gonna try and get my draw one before he rips the extra deck, right? Because they're gonna activate. I'm gonna activate the stand up. With the stand up, I'm definitely going to go into Lagatia. It's the best play. And I don't even think I chose to pop here, because I feel like it was the smart thing to do, right? We summon this thing. Of course, they're going to get rid of the Crimson Dragon. That's always going to be the target. So I join to Koba the Grave. They activate Raigeki. They also cannot read, because this thing cannot be destroyed right now. So nothing happened. They're going to activate the Scarecrow Kashira, special summon it. We're going to banish Theosis. They're going to use both of these monsters to go into a number 11 Big Eye. Big Eye is going to activate his effect, take over our Lagatia here. He's going to go battle phase, slap us for the 35. He can't attack with the Big Eyes. They're going to set the Kashira in the back, the Birth. I'm going to activate Primera to special summon it. Give me that, is mine. Activate Primera's effect, getting myself another stand up to the hand. They're going to activate the Birth to birth the Unicorn back onto the field. Activate Raigeki. He did not want any tuners out here. Get Primera out. That's going to trigger the premise. Special summon the premise. And bro was not having it. And I was like, why is bro playing so aggressive? Like, I get it, but why are you playing so aggressive? As he goes and banishes the premise, I realize why bro was playing so aggressive. You're going to watch this. It's because of that thing. Bro was like, let me get everything off of the field. No monsters, no nothing. Nothing that can attack over the SP Little Knight. Just so he could flip this stupid thing. And I'm like, alright, let's play the game then. Let's play the game. I normal summon Atri, activate, draw into an Ash. They're going to activate the Unicorn, get rid of our Exilia. I'm going to activate the Triple Toxic Talent to take over one of their monsters because I'm talented. That's just how that goes. So here we take over the Unicorn. Give me that. Give me that. We're going to activate the stand up. And here I'm an idiot. I got so used to playing under the Fissure, because under the Fissure you could send a spell to the graveyard. But I'm an idiot and messed up again. I should have not have activated this. But I went into Typhoon, because I don't want them getting this Unicorn back in their graveyard. I slap them for the 29, set the cover of the grave. Both of these monsters come back onto the field, right? So here they're going to activate the Verve. They're going to special summon the Scarecrow Kashira, go battle phase, slap over my Atri. She's going to get banished, get it out of here. Main phase 2, he can't attack over the Typhoon. So here we're going to join to a Nibiru. I'm going to go battle phase, slap over the SP of the Littlest Knight, go main phase 2. I'm just going to keep it like this. Bro's Floodgate was not Typhoon for doves. But either way, here they're going to banish a freaking Fenrir, just so they could special summon the Fenrir back onto the field. He's going to use both of these monsters here to go into another Big Eye. Boy's going to activate Big Eye, try to get rid of this Typhoon. Luckily, we do have this call by the grave, and there is a copy of the Big Eyes in the graveyard. And this is legitimately the only reason why I probably won this. Because he takes over this Typhoon, I can't attack over the Typhoon. He's going to slap me for 29, and we probably lose this game. But no, we survive because Typhoon is the best card in the game. We're going to go Typhoon, activate, bounce back the Big Eyes, get it out of here. Normal summon Primera, and we actually managed to play through the Cosmic, whatever that thing is called, the freaking Floodgate, bro. I was so happy to win this game. Because usually when that thing hits the field, the microcosmos, is usually an L if you don't have back row removal. And that's one of the things about this deck, which is why I play Harpy's Feather Duster. You don't do that great against back row. Unless you set back row removal in the deck. That's pretty much it. So with that being said, let's continue. Alright, my boys, we are for replay number 5, I think it is. And we're going second against V-Souls. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, they're gonna normal summon the Mad Love. So here I threw the Veiler. I was like, this is a weird way to start the combo. Veiler could be really nice if they dodge it. They dodge it. It is what it is, and there it is. Dodge that thing. They're gonna use the Burger here. Burger gonna get the Mad Love out of the field, get it back to the hand. Special summon the Burger. So here the Love is gonna activate. Definitely gonna search for a Dust Devil. They're going to activate the Burger, showing us the Mad Love so they could draw a card here. I don't know if he just drew into the J-Long, but J-Long activates Small World, showing us the Kashira. Oh, because you could search. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, why would you play Unicorn in this deck? But yeah, they use it as a bridge. They're going to get the Ryzen in the hand. They're going to use the J-Long, link off into the Vanquisher, the Rock, Little Johnson. They're going to special summon the Raisin, activate the Raisin's effect, getting this off the Caesar to the hand. Then they're going to activate the Caesar, send the Raisin back into the hand, special summon Caesar, set to back row and end their turn. Now, this board technically is good, but I was like, okay, this isn't that great. I think at this point in time, he's very reliant on whatever he could draw with this thing, is what I'm assuming. Because he doesn't have 3 cards in the hand. So he shows us the Mad Love, so he has the Dark. He has Fire, and then he needs Earth in the hand. So he could probably make plays under this, but I'm like, not that many. Because again, we know he has Dark, he has Fire, and he needs Earth in order to pop a card on the field. He already drew, so he can't burn. So yeah, let's see. We're going to activate the Basic Rebellion. We're going to get ourselves the Magna Hut to the hand. Activate the Sengen. Sengen going to activate, play the Light Point, special summon it. Getting ourselves the Golem. Activate the Golem, put it in the back, special summon it. Get yourself a copy of the Temple. We're going to activate the Basic Magna Hut. Banish the Veiler, get it out of here. Activate the Magna Hut. And then we're going to use both of these level 6 to go into the Evil Lars. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Evil Sar. Normal summon the Trudea. He's going to activate the Rock here. Special summoning the Raisin. So we're going to negate the Raisin. Stop that thing right there. Because at this point in time, we're negating him for 2 things, right? We're negating this effect and we're negating him from popping, even though he can't pop. He can't pop. Which I might be lying to you. This thing negates the card. Yeah, it negates the card. So yeah, I was right. We negate both of these effects by doing so. So he's going to activate the Dust Devil. And really good play. He's going to flip this thing to attack position. Now all of these basically got booked of Moon. Luckily we have the Oath, so I get the Oath, get the Wake Up to the Field Spell, well the Field Zone, the Field Spell Zone. Activate, send the Temple, get Trudea because we never activated it, special summon Trudea, put Trudea in the back, get the Primera, special summon the Primera, activate her effect, get the Wake Up. Here we're going to activate the Wake Up, make ourselves a level 4 tuner I think, no level 8. We're going to go straight into the Auxilia. We probably couldn't do the other plays. That might not be smart. So that makes sense. As we get the Ox, get a copy of the Phalanx, activate the Wake Up. We're going to send it. Oh, no, I'm saucing it up. Get Autry to the graveyard. Activate the Rumble. Special summon the Autry. Activate the Autry. Draw a card. Get the Auxilia out of here. Special summon the Bestial Rebellion. Oh, I was saucy with it. Hold on. Activate the Bestial Rebellion so the Branded Regain. And we're going to go into the Lagatia. Alright, my fault. Who did this? This was stupid though, because again, I'm just an idiot. Clearly, the best choice is to put this up here. I think I might have been a little low in time. I don't know. But it would have been better to put this up here. It's like I forget that I have an extra monster sword. So this was goofy. Don't do that. As we're going to pop the Caesar, we're going to get rid of the Burger here. We're going to set to back row, activate Lagatia. We're going to set the Autry in the back, get ourselves the Deerstrom. And this is why I said I should have put this up here, because I can clearly go into a level 10 or another level 12. I could have made plays during their turn, but we have a Call by the Grave, we have the Phalanx, we have a Beast of Deerstrom. I'm not too worried. As here they're going to activate the Rock, I'm going to activate the Deerstrom because it says add a monster from your graveyard to your hand. Which the only, well, it's the Burger. He still has the Caesar, but I don't want him getting the Burger at all. As we're gonna activate the branded regain, we're gonna give him back his Caesar so I could join to a wakes. They're gonna activate, try to bring back the race into the hand, so I'm gonna phalanx that thing, get it out of here, so this thing is basically negated, and they're gonna scoop. I mean, yeah, it's just I think he banked it a lot on what card he was gonna draw with the burger, because if you know how to play Vanquish Soul, you know that bro needs 3 cards in the hand in order to do certain things. He already activated to draw, unless he could put the burger back and dodge with another card, which at that point in time I feel like he didn't have. I knew I could have made some plays. That Book of Moon would have been crazy though if I didn't have that oath. It would have been a whole different game. So with that being said, let's continue. Alright familia, here we are for the last replay of the day. And sorry if I've been like mumbling my words or stuttering. I honestly stood up all night playing this game and I'm halfway slumped, bro. So that's why I'm stuttering all over the place. But I wanted to make the video to get this out for you as soon as possible. So they're going to activate the Pot of Extravagance here. They're going to special summon an Ogre. Activate the Ogre, get a Kashira preparation so they can prepare to take this L. As they're going to get the Kashira birth, special summon another Ogre or normal summon an Ogre. Use both of these monsters. And bro went into SP the Littlest Knight. And at this point in time, I'm like, I might be playing against Floodgate Shenanigans. Luckily, we do have the Snow Rabbit, so when they do activate to special summon the Ogre back, we're going to pop that thing. So now they don't get to special summon. They, of course, they have the triple tactic talent. They're talented. They're going to look at my hand and get rid of the Atri. Not much to get rid of, honestly. I mean, Atri wasn't going to do anything by itself. Yeah, no, because I can't activate this by itself either. So, I guess it was good. Here we join to Cross our Destinator. They're going to activate the Kashira preparations. This was 9 turns. Because technically I'm bricked, right? They're going to activate the Pot of Desire. Bro, this card is stupid to me. I will never play this thing. Here they're going to slap us for the SP Little. Unless I'm playing a deck that if you banish card gets some type of effect. I'm not playing that card. You're losing like half of your freaking deck. Either way, they're going to set a back after slapping us for the 16. This game was started out kind of slow as we activate the Magna Hut. I'm going to banish the Snow Rabbit, activate this thing's effect. I knew that he was going to activate the SP, the Littlest Knight. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm not even going to waste the Infinite Impermanence on that. The damage is not worth it. As we're going to search the Beast of Lubellion. So it's slow thinking. Like I really have to think of what I'm doing here. As they activate the preparations, special summon the 3rd Ogre. Activate the 3rd Ogre. They're going to look at my deck. And here they're probably going to get rid of the Trudea. What do you get? Oh, you got rid of what? Oh, I was playing 2 copies of Snow Rabbit at this point in time. That's crazy. So he got rid of the Snow Rabbit, slaps over the Beast of Magna Hut, get it out of here, slaps me with the 16 with the SP of the Littlest Knight. We go end phase. So here we're going to join to Nib. Again, not the greatest. We're going to activate the Beast of Lubellion here, getting ourselves a copy of the Deerstrom. They're going to activate the Ogre to look at my deck again. I'm going to negate the Ogre so I can banish this thing. Negate this thing. So he goes and just moves it with the SP Little Knight. I'm like, okay, fine. It is what it is. I'm going to activate the Bow Drake. He throws out the Drawling Lockbird. I'm like, oh, okay. That's a thing. So both of these cards are going to get vanished out of here, but they're going to come back later. He still gets to look at my deck. Hitting Effect Veiler, Max C, Cover the Grave, the Golem, Centurion Stand Up, and the Max C. You banish the Max C? Okay, so he banishes the Max C. I bring the Beast of Lubellion out here, activate this effect, get the Branded Regain, and this is when you're an idiot. When you're an idiot, you're going to do idiot things. And that's why I'm doing idiot things. I completely forgot as he did it. I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention. I might have been slumped, bro. But my dumbass is like, let me banish this Effect Veiler so I could draw a card off of the Branded Regain, completely forgetting that I just got Drawling Lockbird. Because I have the attention span of a squirrel. So here he's going to special summon back the Ogre. So I'm going to special summon the Deerstrom. As we're going to attack, I can't attack anymore. So I'm going to use both of these monsters, 2 dragons, to go into Heractic Seal. I've been playing Bishop Control this whole time. Activate Deerstrom, get the Ogre out of here. The SP of the Littlest Knight is going to come back. They're going to draw another card, go battle phase. They're going to go battle. I'm going to activate the seal, sending back the trap. Because I'm not really worried about this. and I actually want him to activate Espilor Knight so I could basically send it back to the extra deck to draw a card with it. So that's why I didn't bounce it back. We're gonna special summon the Atri. Atri's gonna get slapped, and I did that on purpose as well. And you're gonna see why in a second as they set their other back row. Here we're gonna join to the stand up. Now we gotta stand on business for real, activating the thing's effect, send an Neville to the graveyard, get the Primera, activate Primera, activate the wake up immediately. Because here I had a plan, I had to bait him, right? We're gonna get the level 8, get the level 4, activate the level 4, activate the stand up, and I did that specifically. I rarely ever do this, but I mean, if I activate this and make him feel like I'm going to synchro summon, then he's gonna activate this and get the tuner out of here, which is perfectly fine with me because I specifically did this on purpose. You're gonna see why, right? So here we're both gonna get banished. Again, that's perfectly fine with us. Get us out of here. So we don't get to synchro summon, that's fine. We don't need that. We get the Trudea to the hand. Activate the regain. Give him back his freaking Espilor Knight so I could draw one, but no, second draw and Lockbird. Second draw and Lockbird, I can't draw the freaking card that I was trying to draw, but still, we got rid of the Espilor, the Littlest Knight. No more summon Trudea, activate, set the Gargoyle, activate Gargoyle and special summon it, and this is why I'm telling you. Earlier, I special summoned the Atri with the Heractic Seal because I knew that if I could get a level 8 on the field, I had plays, right? Because now we just special summon the Atri onto the field just to get super polymerized. So, yeah, bro, going to Garura, this dude's stupid. And I'm fine with it because now I get to activate Branded Regain, special summon the Deerstrom, get Deerstrom out of here. We're going to special summon the Beast of Lubellion. Deerstrom going to activate, send the Garura so he draws so he can't draw either. Slap him for the 25, main phase 2, end phase. And then my card gets to come back, which means I get to synchro summon here. Bro is going to activate the Preparation, special summon the Unicorn. I'm going to activate the Branded Regain. You already know how this is going. We're going to use both of these monsters here. We're gonna make a Baron de la Flor. We're gonna get the Unicorn out of here, and then we have an opening to gate for whatever shenanigans they want after that. That was 9 turns of me just basically playing Bishop control, and at the end I managed to outsmart him because I legitimately said the Atri because I'm like, all I need is a level 4 tuner. If I could get Primera, I know that's gonna entice him to banish that Primera because they don't want me synchro summoning, and I can make my plays from there. If it wasn't for Super Poly, I think we would have won that game right there and then. So with that being said, let's go back to the deck list. Alright, familia, so those were the duels. This is the video. Again, 46 cards. I really like it at this ratio. I don't mind playing between 40 and 50 cards. The only thing I won't do is play like 52, 54, 56. You either play it between the 40s and 50s, or you play 50 or you play 60. There's no in between. Playing 55 card deck lists is weird. I can't do that. But either way, again, if you guys want a better, cleaner version than a 46, you want a 40, just again go back to the beginning to the deck lists I showed you. You should be fine with those. So with that being said, continue having a great day, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.